welcome back to the channel. Chaz here from Elevate Coaching. Today is going to be kind of just a vlog day. Yeah, we're gonna get at it today. We're gonna have some fun. Today's schedule, I have a double day. So double day is exactly what it sounds like. I'm actually doing 2 rides today. I'm going to do a ride this morning, and then I'm going to do a ride this evening. And basically the whole reason for that is to get maximum power output, maximum training efficiency out of it, compared to like throwing it together as one big ride. So basically this morning I'm doing what's called race winning intervals. It's kind of a popular workout. You can find it on like Training Peaks blog or whatnot, but it's actually a really good workout. I really enjoy it. It's a workout that my coach gives me. Doing those this morning, it's about an hour 20, an hour and a half is the total ride time. And it's basically like VO2 work. You attack really hard for 30 seconds, settle in at like a VO2 pace, and then sprint for 10 seconds and rest and repeat that 4 times. Then I come back, grab some lunch, recover, rest up. Then this evening I'm going out for another workout. It's also going to be about an hour 20, hour and a half, and I believe that one is variable paced intervals. So basically it's like, yeah, it's going to be like VO2, recover, and then a higher VO2, then recover, then VO2, so something like that. But yeah, this is a double day. I do this often during my build periods when I'm starting to like get ready for actual in-competition racing. A lot of TSS today. I think today's estimated TSS per ride is like around 120. So if you take that, it's going to be like a 240 TSS day. Actual training time for the whole day will probably be closer to 3 hours total training time. But again, I'm splitting it into 2 different rides. It's a lot of fun. But yeah, where I'm at in my training and what's going on is I'm actually working on peaking for nationals. So nationals is in 2 or 3 weeks. So I have, actually it's in like, yeah, it's like in 2 weeks. No, it's in 3 weeks. So this week I'm doing that. I'm doing a lot of hard, intense training to mimic what will happen not only in the road race, but just racing in general. The racing's gotten much more explosive than it's been in the past years. It's just the way the racing's going. I mean, if you watch even just the World Tour stuff, you see, you know, Tadej Pogačar just constantly attacking with 80K to go and just lighting them up, and the racing's hard up until that point, and then he just goes. Same thing with our races. Our races they're hard throughout. It's not like the initial break goes and then it's an ice cream social and then it's on racing for the last hour. That's been kind of what it's been like in the past, but now it's just much more dynamic, much more snappy, much more aggressive. So today will be good. Doing that, this has just helped me get more in peak form. Over the weekend, I did a race simulation ride on Saturday, and then Sunday, I actually did about 2.5 hours of endurance, and then I finished it off with 75 minutes of motor pacing, which was to mimic racing. So it was either, you know, I think I normalized around 300 watts for 75 minutes with the motor pacing session, but it was a lot of like, we're doing 350 to 600 on little kickers, and then we're going, you know, tempo to sweet spot to recovery slightly on the downhills and things like that. So it's very up and down and very dynamic. And also just focusing on keeping like a high cadence of like, I think I averaged like a 99 cadence for the session. So anyways, that's where I'm at. That's where I'm headed. This week is, it's a hard week of intensity. Tomorrow's another double day. Then I got endurance. And then on the weekend, I'm debating on racing either the Carl Dolan crit that's down in Columbia, Maryland, or I'm going up to Simon Hart, Criterium up in PA, kind of above Philadelphia. I'm kind of leaning towards Simon Hart because it's a $5,000 prize list and there's money in the top 10. I think if you get first, it's like $800. If you get 10th, I think it's like $250. It's going to be a harder field. It's probably going to be a bigger field. It's probably going to be definitely a more dynamic, harder field. The course is actually going to be a bit harder too. But with getting ready for nationals, like that's kind of probably what I need to go do just to get in it and get used to like not being on the front foot all the time, you know, being able to be on the back foot and suffer through things and let others dictate the race. So I'm debating on doing that. Or I could go to Carl Dolan, which will probably be, obviously it's not going to be as strong of a field. The course itself is not as hard. And then there's no prize money there. It's like $300 for 3 places. There's like no money in there. But it could also possibly be like, hey, maybe I can grab my first win of the season. But at the same time, I should be racing up and doing the harder stuff. So I'm thinking about doing the Simon Hart crit. Shall see how the week goes. But yeah, that's what's on tap. Gonna get ready, head out for my first ride.
Gosh dang, that was so hard. So I call them race winning intervals, I guess. Oh my gosh. I was hitting like 30 seconds around 560 to 590. I was doing 3 minutes about, I don't know, anywhere from 375 to 390. And then the last 10 seconds was just like, I couldn't get over 500 for the last 10 seconds. But, that was like anywhere from like 430 to 500. That was, your legs are so spent by the time you hit the sprint, which is what it's like in a race. Gosh dang, that was hard. That was so hard. Not to mention, I'm only like 16 minutes of my ride, and it just torrential downpours for a good like 20 minutes. Completely so. I just washed my shoes. I just washed them. And I wore the wrong socks. These are nice, brand new, clean socks. I didn't know it was gonna rain. Oh, I'm in a glass case of emotion. The bad made it rain, and I didn't like it. Alright, all seriously, so gosh, that workout kicks my butt. Yeah, now I just gotta do a couple like high cadence, 1 minute at like, I don't know, it's like low VO2, 1 minute, like 110 cadence at low VO2, 1 minute on, 1 minute off, like, I think it's like 5 times. And then cool down, gonna rest, recover, and then we'll jump back out for the second workout today. I had like 10 minutes, I don't know, 8 minutes of cool down left. And I was actually right by my house, and I was like, oh, it's starting to rain again. Well, I should really get this cool down done. And then the loudest crack of thunder, just boom, like terrible thunder noises, excuse me, hit, and I was like, I'm done. Yeah, pretty gnarly. Anyways, currently on ride number 2, obviously. Yeah, changing weather. Way better, way nicer, blue skies. It was actually raining about a half hour ago, and the roads are dry. So this is gonna be an interesting workout. This one is going to be, it's like variable pacing. So again, I'm doing, I don't know, 5 minutes, low VO2. I think it's like a 2 minute or like 3 minute rest. And I'm doing 2 minutes, high VO2, and like another 2 or 3 minute rest. And I'm doing that 1, 2, 3, 4 times, and then going home. So it's like an hour and a half ride. Let's get it.
May the truth be told, I was down bad, now I got it on go. Finna count my dough till my thumb got slit. Put my neck on glitz, put my name on the list. Finna shine on the f***ing drum. From the bay, been player one, way too clean. I was born this way, this my DNA. I was EBT, now the bread on the way was the ETA. I done took my payment, it sound too clean. I'm a trailer, never thought I can't. Got $1 on me, what is life but a dream? Turn me up, I ain't even hit 10, bro. This shit lightweight, let them feel my bass. Finna test your jaw like my last name Davis. Heard your slap, but it sound outdated. What do you rate it? I got a 10 in the backseat, peeling off clothes. I'm 5 in the crib, and she putting on a show. Tell him eat my dust when the green light show. I'ma peel it off, don't want this smoke. Lil, you don't want this smoke. I'ma spark that. I've been feeling on edge. I'ma burn that down to the ashes cold. More fire, more fire, more fire, more fire. I'ma spark that. I've been feeling on edge. I'ma burn that down to the ash get cold. More fire, more fire, more fire, more fire. Spark this shit, don't fear no death. I'ma burn that down to the ashes cold. More fire, more fire, more fire, more fire, more fire. I'm lying. I'm on fire, I'm lying. I'm on fire, more fire, I'm on fire, I'm on fire, more fire, more fire, more fire. I'm lying. I jump up and count my blessings. Yeah, I ball out so hard, got them thinking I'm man with the directions. Yeah, look at me manifesting. I'm in love with the bread, and look at this spread. I'm thinking I'm blueberry sexual. Sign on the dotted circle the amount. Hella O's like I went running routes. I wanted this since I jumped off of the porch. I've been this free since I lived on River's couch. Gold frames on me leading the charge. My eyes is open, I can see it to Mars. I'm Steve with a Mac serving up genius bars. Reach for the ceiling, nigga. I'm the same look with a grab to smile. I never backtrack. I'm a long way from home with the block too hot. I ain't touching on road, break ground when I grow. I was kissed by a rose.
Workout done. That was super fun. Okay, I died 1,000 deaths. But I died on the front foot, like I was inflicting the pain on myself. You know, you weren't like on the back foot going, oh, make it stop, oh my gosh. Like, you're on the front like, yes, I'm going to dictate how hard I go and how this hurts. Nailed all my targets. So it's an interesting workout. It's 5 minutes at basically like, it's like 350 to 380. I was doing about 372 to 377 for 5 minutes. So you go 5 minutes there, and then you go 3 minutes at like low zone 2. So I'm doing like 205 watts. And then you go 2 minutes at high VO2. So for that, my targets were 360 to like 430, I think, or 420, somewhere in there. Anyways, I was doing 414. 414 to about 425. It's about 414 on each one. Last one I went harder. So 5 minutes at, okay, so 5 minutes, 375, 3 minutes, 205 watts, 2 minutes at 414, and then 3 minutes at 205 watts. And then I repeat that over 3 more sets. Yeah, crushed it. Gosh, it feels good to be on the front foot. Something I've noticed I struggle with is I think my body, okay, one is I don't think my diet is rich in iron. And 2, I think my body might kind of struggle to absorb iron sometimes. So before Gila, I was feeling like crap, power was fading. I started supplementing iron, came out of Gila, still on the supplementation of iron, and also throwing in red meat, 3-4 times a week right now, just to get more iron, cooking in a cast iron, all those good things. And I gotta say, I've gone from like going 340 watts feels like the death of me, to going, I can now do 375 no problem for 5 minutes repeatedly. So yeah, anyways, that's kind of an interesting thing. I'm not saying go out and take iron, I'm just saying for me, that's kind of one thing I think I run into. Food for thought. See what I did there? Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. This is yet another video done and dusted, double day done and dusted. Yeah, keep running, training hard, and I will see you guys soon.